How can I evangelize, though, if I've already got all the answers?
Well, because I think in a way, you have the answers, but you don't have the answers to the questions that people are specifically asking. And I think here's what I mean by this. We know Jesus is the answer, okay, in a very big, broad sense. But we don't know how to connect a questioner to that answer in a way that will satisfy the questioner. What we're often doing is, if you have a questioner over here and the answer over here, we're often asking questions that nobody else is asking, right? We brought that up in today's message. So we're like starting over here and then we're drawing a straight line. Oftentimes, like you mentioned, Narnia is not a straight line answer to Jesus. Like it's got to be kind of the path is it's a little bit winding. You know, you got to go through the metaphor and the imagery of that world. And I think we got to figure out how to formulate the answer. I guess maybe that's a good way of putting it. We have the answer. We got to figure out how to formulate the answer in an intelligible way.
Okay. And part of that is, again, the study, the listen with humility, which means I am really going to listen to you to learn. I'm not coming to you with, as you talked about, I loved what you did, that most of the time we're doing a monologue because all we're trying to do is get you to ask a question that we can answer our way. That, by the way, I came here to tell you about Jesus, and you finally asked the question.
Right.
So you're going to be okay now.
Right.
That I've been thinking about that a lot. And what that does, I'm still walking around my neighborhood, and I come to the couple who have a 3-year-old golden retriever who is having trouble adjusting to other dogs in the neighborhood. And so we talk about the golden retriever. And before we're through, what we're really talking about is the fact that grandma lives at home and she's got major dementia. And they also have a young daughter who is mentally challenged. And the dog is just part of their life. It's just one of their problems. And we end up talking about all of those. And we're not talking. All we're doing is standing there while the dog is saying, "Can we go now?" Right. And we're just standing and listening to new friends.
Yeah.
We haven't solved anything.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. That's absolutely fantastic. I wish we lived in a world where a company says, "Man, we need to hire more Christians because Christians are known for their integrity and their honest dealing, and they're going to be loyal to this company." And I wish, neighborhoods would say, "Man, we want some Christians to move in here because they're not going to steal our stuff. They're not going to gossip behind it." You know what I mean? Like, it can't. What we do as a church cannot just be these events we have in these facilities. I want them to look out the window and say, "Look, there's Dick walking. Man, I'm so glad he's walking through our neighborhood." And they're happy to see you coming.
Yeah.
And it's not like, "Oh no, there's that evangelist. Here comes the sales job." No, he's a real person.
One of our, to go around the neighborhood a little bit farther, we have one couple that comes from a distant country where their God is very different from a Christian God, and they are very committed to their God, and they don't want to have anything to do with us because we are Christians, and therefore we are a threat to everything in their world.
Yeah.
But the other day he had more grass cuttings than would fit into his green barrel, and so he came over and very tentatively said, "Hello, may I put some grass in your barrel?" And now we've got friends.
Yeah.
Grass
just
friends.
Just like that. Grass friends.
Where it's totally safe. And that's one of the things I heard from you is that I've got to be a safe conversationalist with my neighbors.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That does require great humility on our part. Great humility. Because we just want to fix it, "Oh, you're smoking, let me take that cigarette away from you. You're drinking, let me take the bottle away from you. I'm going to fix you. Just come to me, we'll fix you."